I always believed that marriage was built on trust, and for the first 4 years of mine with Emily, I never had a reason to doubt her. She was warm, charming, and she had a way of lighting up any room she entered. Her sister, Claire, was often around too. Younger, quieter, a bit withdrawn. Emily always said Claire had been through a rough breakup, and she needed support. So, when Claire moved into our guest room for a few weeks, I agreed without hesitation. After all, she was family. At first, it felt harmless. Emily was happy to have her sister around, and Claire seemed grateful. But slowly, I began noticing things that didn't sit right with me. Claire was around Emily constantly, whether it was cooking together, whispering on the couch late at night, or even giggling like teenagers behind closed doors. I told myself I was overthinking. After all, Emily always reassured me, she's my sister, David. She's innocent. Don't make it something it's not. I wanted to believe her. And I did until the night everything shattered. It was a Friday evening. I came home early from work, hoping to surprise Emily with dinner. The house was oddly quiet, though both their cars were outside. I walked in, expecting to hear the television or their laughter in the kitchen, but instead, the silence pressed on my chest like a weight. Then, faintly, I heard it, a muffled sound coming from upstairs. My heart began to pound. I told myself it was nothing, maybe just music from Claire's room. But the sounds grew clearer as I climbed the stairs, soft moans, whispers, and Emily's unmistakable voice. My hand trembled as I pushed open our bedroom door. And there it was. Emily and Claire tangled together on our bed, sheets half covering them, their bodies too close to mistake for anything else. For a moment, my mind refused to process what my eyes were seeing. My wife. With her sister. In our bed. Emily froze, her face drained of color, while Claire scrambled to cover herself. The room spun around me, my chest tight as if I'd been punched. David, wait, it's not what you think, Emily stammered, reaching for me. Not what I think. I laughed bitterly, my voice breaking. You're in our bed, with your sister. What else am I supposed to think? Tears welled in Emily's eyes. It just happened, we didn't mean for it to. She needed comfort, Anne. Comfort? I snapped, cutting her off. You told me she was innocent. That I was imagining things. But this is the truth? Claire sat silently, her face pale, avoiding my eyes. For the first time, I realized how much of her innocence had been an act. Emily had shielded her, defended her, and in return, they betrayed me together. I wanted to scream, to break something, but instead, I felt hollow, like everything inside me had drained out. How long? I whispered. Emily's lips quivered. A few months. My knees nearly gave way. Months. Not a mistake, not a one-time lapse, this had been ongoing under my own roof while I worked to provide for us, while I trusted them both. I walked out before I could collapse. Emily followed, pleading, grabbing at my arm. Please, David, don't leave. We can fix this. I love you, I swear I do. I turned to her, my voice cold. You don't get to use that word anymore. Not after this. For days after, Emily tried calling, begging me to come home, telling me Claire had already moved out and it was a mistake that would never happen again. But all I could see when I closed my eyes was that image, the two of them in my bed, shattering every ounce of trust one had left. I had always thought betrayal would come from outside, another man, a stranger. Never once did I imagine it would come from within her own family, protected under the excuse of innocence. The truth is, I didn't just lose my wife that day. I lost faith in the very foundation of love and loyalty. And no apology, no tears, no desperate explanations could rebuild what they burned to ashes. Emily said her sister was innocent. But innocence doesn't crawl into my bed and destroy my marriage. That night became the scar I'll carry forever, the night their bedroom truth shattered me.